Hello everyone and welcome to Autocad Autolisp Tutorial Lesson 1. So let's start with our next topic, which is mathematics with the Autolisp. So in the Autolisp you can do any type of calculation what you can do with your calculator. Let's take an example. If you want to add 5 plus 2, so you just simply type 5 and 2, and once you will enter it will return with the 7. Simultaneously you can use with minus or divide or into functions, right? So and one more thing, you can add any value with the sum of any values. Okay, let's take an example for this. Let's add 5 in the sum of 6 by 2. As you can see, I have closed two parens here because I have opened two parens here. So make sure that whenever you are opening any paren, it should close with the close paren. This is how your function will be completed. So once you will enter it, it will return with the eight value. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3, and 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. This is how that multiplication works in the Autolisp. So you can add any value with the sum of any values. Okay, so this is how mathematics works in the Autolisp. Now let's go with our next topic, which is setQ function and with set variable values. So what is the setQ function? SetQ function is let you set any variable with any type of value. Let's say I want to set a with the 5 value. So this is how I have to type setQ a and 5. So 5 is integer. So if you want to add a real value, you just simply have to write 5.0. And once you will enter, it will return with the 5.0. Means your a is equal to 5. Okay. So how you can assure that a is equal to 5? Let's take an example for this. Let's add 10 plus 5. So right now we are going to use a as a 5 because a is having value of 5. Once you will enter, it will return with the 15. So this is how you come to know that a is equal to 5, and this is how you can set any variable with any type of value. Simultaneously you can set any variable with a string, like if I want to set b with abcd string, so I just simply I have to type this, and once I will enter, it will set with the abcd. So this is how setQ function and variable works. Now let's let's go to our next topic, which is introduction and use of define and list function. Let's start with use of define function. Define function basically let you set any function with a name. Simultaneously, we have set with the setQ function, we set a as a variable. So setQ function let set any type of variable with it, and define function let it and define function can help you to define any type of function name. So let's take as a function define ABC, ABCD, I, you just have to write open and close parent. Then you can set any value with A. So it will return with ABCD. So you have set ABCD as a function which containing set QA with a 10 value. So this is how you can define any function name with a different function. Now let's go with a list. The list is very much important function in the Autolisp because the 80% or 70% of items contain the list in the Autolisp. So what is the list? Okay, so list is, let's take one example for it. Let's set one variable called AB with the get point function. We will discuss what is the get point function in our next lessons. Once you will enter, it will drag you to the AutoCAD and it will ask you to specify on any point in the AutoCAD. So once you will specify any type of point in the AutoCAD, it will return with a list. This is the list of AB function. So this is basically a coordinate which is containing a list. So how you will come to know that what is the value of AB, right? So if you don't know that what is the value of AB, you just have to type list then AB and close your parent and enter. So again it will return with the list. This is the same value you will get with the list function. So this is how the list function works. In the next topic, we are going to cover this all the function in our code. So you will come to know that how this function actually works and what things you have to do if you want to write any type of code or any type of function.